Hello everyone, how are you doing? Okay, I'm doing your January the 8th, 2020's daily tarot card reading. Okay? So, there are not very many announcements I'm making. I just appreciate it if you'd subscribe or like or leave a comment if the video resonates for you. Okay? And if you need a personal reading, look in my description box below. You can email me or click on the link. There are two links there, okay? All right. So, and also if you'd like to buy tarot cards, there's some decks listed from Amazon that you can hit the link on. Okay. So anyway, here's the reading. Okay. The first card is the Nine of Cups. And okay, so we started yesterday's reading, the previous day's reading, with the issue. There was a husband who was cheating on his wife. He didn't appreciate her. And so she was being cheated on. And so I think he was losing pentacles or something. So I don't know if this is a bounce back from the previous day's reading, where it's like this cycle of gaining pentacles, losing pentacles. Because I guess if the masculine is cheating, he's giving his money in different directions. And so his household finances are not stable. They keep going up and down, up and down. Okay, so maybe that's a sign if your household finances keep running off. It could just be that you're not spending money wisely or not making enough. But if you're normally having stable finances and you notice your money seems to be running off, maybe if you suspect something's going on, maybe you should look into it. Anyway, we start this reading on a high note where dreams and wishes are being fulfilled. There could be abundance in the household. Okay, so I think I last mentioned the masculine, and he was like on a downside for the sevens reading. So right now we're doing okay financially, or as far as I don't know what his dream or wish could be. He may be confused. He may not understand or know whether he wants to be with his wife or be with other people. I don't think he knows. So this card, the Will card, is about nurturing. So sometimes he's nurturing his, look at this is funny. Sometimes he's nurturing his marriage. See, I don't know why, but I kind of, being married can be, if you're in a loving marriage, then your marriage shouldn't look like this, okay? But for some reason, based on maybe my own understanding of what goes on in some marriages, sometimes marriage feels like this. And that's why I keep complaining to you. I'm sorry, I keep complaining to you guys that marriage should not feel like this, okay? But anyway, so for some reason, this masculine, his finances may be on the up, right? And so maybe perhaps he decides to nurture his marriage. I'm sorry I said it that way. Eight of Swords means like you're feeling bound up and restricted. So for some reason, I'm assuming this is how his wife feels, like that, okay? Now, if you're a masculine and you're married to a spouse, please don't let your wife feel like this in the marriage, okay? That's just a shame, okay? So I'm sorry. It's like, I don't know. It's not a tarot joke or anything, but I'm starting to see that Eight of Swords card in certain situations, like marriage, okay? Maybe other readers might do the same thing. Anyway, so this guy doesn't know what he's doing. So he keeps like, he's confused. He keeps jumping around from here to there, coming back and forth. I don't even know what that's about. But anyway, okay, so this card here is the Eight of Cups reversed, and it may be about a separate, like regretting being separated from a marriage. He is the one who's doing this to himself. So I don't know what that's about. So I'm not sure if this is the masculine regretting being separated, or as I stated a while ago, if you see that there's a woman here in this Eight of Swords. I don't know if this card was designed in this way on purpose to state it's like when the man is cheating, the woman can't see what's going on. She's bound up by the marriage. So it's almost like it's just a bad feeling, okay? So anyway, it could be the feminine who is feeling regrets about the separation because her masculine may not be around because he keeps jumping from here to there. So he may be the type that just comes in, gets something, and then goes back out again. So somebody's in regrets about the separation. Okay. And like I said, it's sad when I'm talking like this about a marriage. Marriage should be about happiness, joy, love, peace, all of that good stuff. Anyway, So the next card here is the Star card reversed. So somebody's dreams and wishes are not being fulfilled. I would assume that's the wife, because I don't think the wife is cheating. But if the masculine is cheating, it's like she's feeling stuck and bound up. Okay? So the next card here is the King of Pentacles reversed. As I stated a while ago, and I think this was the last card, the last court card for the 7th reading. So this masculine cannot keep his finances in his household because he's not thinking with his brain. He's thinking with something else. And so his money is like probably just running around. And I'm sorry if I'm offending you guys, but I guess because I'm a feminine and I totally understand this from personal experience, I'm a little bit kind of not liking the energies, okay? So anyway, so this king, and by the way, I'm describing what the cards are saying. They keep showing him in negative money situations like the King of Pentacles reversed. So I'm just describing what I'm seeing. But anyway, he right now is not feeling good with his money. His money's running away. His wife is probably upset. He could be upset because this Star reversed card appears before the King of Pentacles. So maybe he's seeing the error of his ways and seeing that his ways are causing disharmony or causing unhappiness in the family. So let's see what else. And so exactly as I just said, the 10 of Cups reversed. This card is about, when it's in the upright here, it's about family, joy, contentment, happiness, peace. But when it's in the reverse here, it's like it's a family that looks like a family. Everybody might say you have such a beautiful home, you look so cute together, your kids are so beautiful, but deep down inside there's no happiness because they really don't know what's going on. So so it's like the American dream with no joy. That's not a good thing. So let's see. The next card here is the Page of Wands reversed. So the Page of Wands reversed may be gossiping. He may be giving you wrong information. Like when this Page of Wands is upright, he's probably telling you the truth. And he's probably telling you news that's important. But I think when he's in the reverse, I think what's going on is something like narcissistic projection. Like where if the masculine is cheating, he might be talking badly about his wife because he feels bad about what he's doing. So that's the energy I'm getting from this Page of Wands reversed. It's not truthful information that needs to be heard. It's just like projecting on his bad, projecting on his guilt onto his wife. So making his wife look guilty for things that he did, or just making her look bad when she didn't do anything wrong. So the next card here is the Devil. For my daily reading, sometimes I saw this as an X, but the Devil card could be like a temptation, a seduction, an addiction. So in this case, I would almost wonder if we're dealing with this King of Pentacles in the reverse. He has an addiction to intimacy with whomever he feels like being with. Like that may be an addiction to him. He just always falls for seducing people. And I'm not sure if that's what's going on. Maybe, okay, sometimes an addiction can be to attention. I don't really know, but it's just there's something deep down on the inside, and I'm not sure which I think he was a knight yesterday. He was in immature energy, this masculine. He was like the Knight of Cups reversed yesterday. But anyway, so I just think this Devil card is symbolizing just vices in general. And so I'll figure that out in a couple minutes. Okay, let's see what this card is. This is the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles sometimes is about juggling. In this case, it is probably about juggling because we have a masculine who's cheating with whomever. I don't know if it's going to be paperwork right now. Let me think about it. This is the Two of Cups. I'm sorry, Two of Pentacles. I said Two of Cups. Yeah, in this case, he probably is just juggling different relationships. So the seduction was maybe he picked up another woman or another vice. Okay, so here we have a Page of Cups. So I don't know if this is a description of the vice he's picking up. So someone's saying, hey, I want to love you. But the last court card that we had, as I just explained, was this King of Pentacles reversed. So do you see how the Page of Cups is handing the cup in this direction? So apparently he's getting an invitation from someone to go somewhere. So let's see what happens. Okay. So he got a message to go to a household. It could be a wedding. It could just be a house. I think in this case it's a house. The reason why I think he got an invitation to go to a house, it could be a message of love, or it could just be a friend saying, hey, come help me, one or the other. But it has something to do with the house, okay? And there's some type of celebration going on. So this Devil card here could be a temptation to juggle another relationship maybe. So when he's at the party, maybe he might find someone to cause problems in his marriage with. So here we go. It's right on target. 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is about a lot of opportunities. So this person likes to, I'm not gonna say he likes to party, because I think we were in Knight of Cups reversed. The Knight of Cups in general, he likes to socialize, but when he's reversed, he is he's gonna be naughtier than normal. It's not just like harmonious socializing, like, hey, how you doing? Like, he might normally say, I love you, I love you, I love you to everyone when he's upright. When he's reversed, he is going to even be worse. Instead of him just saying he loves everyone, and I don't think that's relevant. So I don't know why I'm still talking about the Knight of Cups, because right now he is just in King of Pentacles reversed energy. So that means he's going to this party. He's losing money. He's going to this party. I think I was trying to explain to you his personality. And so anyway, so he went out to socialize. There are a lot of opportunities for him to get into trouble with his wife. And so we have the 3 of Pentacles. So he's hoping to collaborate with someone. Now, this is a Pentacles card, so it can be about work, but collaborating with someone, for this particular person, since we have the Seduction card, the Devil card there, collaborating could be meaning on an intimate level. So let's see. I don't like this reading so far. It's like pulling me down. The energies of just being naughty and different things. So anyway, yeah, there we go again. Knight of Cups reversed. So the Knight of Cups reversed, this is the type of person, when he's upright, he might say, I love you, I love you, I love you to everyone, and not really mean it. When he is in the reverse, it's kind of something similar. It's kind of like, he's saying, okay, you know what, this is funny. I think I shook the bar stool. I think that this is the same guy that we were dealing with yesterday. So I don't know if these are 2 different guys. I don't really know, or if these are different energies. Is he jumping? Was he King of Cups yesterday and King of Pentacles? Because both of these cards came out yesterday. Both of them. So we're seeing them both again. So I do think it's the same person. But it doesn't have to be. Okay? But it seems like I'm still talking about a woman who's being cheated on. So I think it is the same person. Okay? So anyway, I think what's going on is this King of Pentacles reversed is meeting up with this Knight of Cups reversed. And if it's not that, give me a minute, but let me try with this. The King of Pentacles reversed is losing money. The Knight of Cups reversed, he is more like, hey, I'm going to do such and such, but he's really not going to do such and such. So if they get into an agreement together to do something, let's see what happens. I'm going to put this card back and this card back. So what happens is that there is no commitment. And I'm not sure if that's the end of the story. So let's stop that story right there. We have a King of Swords here. The King of Swords is like a manager. What I wasn't sure what was happening, this collaboration card, like the King of Pentacles reverse went to a party, okay? He wanted to collaborate with someone. The person he collaborated with could be the Knight of Cups, but it really could be him, his energy. His energy as the Knight of Cups would be not really meaning what he's saying, okay? So in between these two cards, we have this no commitment card. So it's kind of like, okay, so there's a collaboration. The Knight of Cups is not going to go through with whatever he said. There is no commitment. And then we have like a manager here. So I'm not sure if this is a business commitment, okay? But the manager is not committing to this Knight of Cups. There's no commitment between them. And let me see if I can better explain this for you. Okay, sorry for that noise. So there could be no commitment with this King of Swords because somebody needs to do job training or something. So you meet somebody at a party and you think it's a good business opportunity, but the person you're speaking to, it could have been that this was the King of Swords that was being spoken to, but the King of Swords doesn't make commitments. Okay, that maybe makes sense. So, okay, so that would state that the King of Pentacles reversed is losing money. He met this King of Swords at a party. The King of Swords is not going to make a commitment to him because he maybe said he needs some job training. Okay, that's making sense. Okay, so let's stop the story there again, okay? Because I'm not sure if these are different storylines for different people. This Eight of Pentacles card, this card can represent working on a relationship too. And so we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So this could be one of two things. The job training is going on with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe she has a manager. Okay, and he sent her to job training, but I'm not so sure that that's what's going on. It could be possible for her, because the card is showing up next to her too, that she was working on a commitment with her husband. Because yesterday, I think the Queen of Pentacles showed up in the reading yesterday also as the wife. She started off yesterday as the Queen of Cups, and then she transformed into the Queen of Pentacles. So she was loving, nurturing, and like a mother. And then so she started focusing on her money because her husband was cheating on her. So it could be that this Eight of Pentacles is either the Queen of Pentacles here working on her money, or she was still putting in work in her relationship, in her marriage, one of the two. Okay. So the next card is Strength. So whatever the Queen of Pentacles is working on, it takes strength to overcome the situation. So it could be that she's learning a new skill, but it could be that her marriage is a challenge. And so she's either working on overcoming the challenge if it's possible. Okay, because the Strength card is upright, that means so far either she has control over the situation, over herself. What else could it be? So she could have tamed a weakness, like maybe she was working on her work skills and she overcame something and learned a new skill. I'm not sure. Okay, so the next card here is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands card has to do with someone feeling injured by a situation that caused trauma to them. So it could be that when we're talking about the Queen of Pentacles here, she was working on her relationship, and because she was constantly being cheated on and lied to, it's causing her some type of trauma. And so she was trying to deal with the situation, but she is just feeling traumatized from it. Okay? And so the next card after the Nine of Wands is the Ace of Swords. So the situation, if she was working on her relationship, she's at a loss. She's like, okay, I don't know what to do with this situation. It's not changing. It's continuing to do the same thing over and over. So I just will call it a loss and move on to something else, because the next card is the Hermit card, okay? So she plans to either figure out what's going on or just go it alone, because I don't think she feels like putting in any effort here. So if this was working on a commitment, that seems to make sense. So she doesn't plan to maybe keep working on that commitment. Okay. All right. So now the next card here is the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. So there's a dramatic change in our Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. And so what's going on is that she was thinking about her money because she wasn't focused on her husband, or probably not focused on domestic duty. She was focused on her work. And so I'm not sure if her husband popped back in with shenanigans and is throwing her off. Let me see. I'm gonna check on something, okay? Hold on a second. What happened up here when we had the Knight of Cups, not like meaning what he's saying. He went to a party, okay? When he went to the party, I wonder if he didn't come home. Because, you know, even though we're talking about collaboration, there's no commitment. I just wonder, because I'm trying to figure out what is throwing off the Queen here. Because I'm not sure if the King, this King of Swords is her husband. He went to a party, he collaborated with someone. I don't know if this means he was intimate with someone, and then he didn't do what he said he was going to do. He ended up being not committed to his wife. Okay, and then he was in King of Swords energy. Like, I don't want to love you. I don't want to show you love. I don't want to put in effort. See how that makes sense? That actually makes more sense, okay? So the wife is like, are you going to come to me that way? Are you serious? So, because I was trying to figure out, how did she change from being about her money to all of a sudden going to the Queen of Swords reversed? The reason why I have to wonder that is because she is going to get your behind in this energy. Like, she's going to tell you off and not think twice about it. And she's going to like use a whole bunch of strong words and say, look, don't ever come to me again. She's really, really, really mad. Okay. So that's why I was trying to figure out, what did I miss that she jumped, her energy transformed so quickly, because this guy is bringing her like so much bad energy. So she is really, really mad. Okay. She is feeling traumatized from this bad relationship. She's thoroughly peeved off at her husband. And so I think she is totally upset that she ever had to deal with him in the first place. And let's see what else. She's like, no new beginnings at all. Okay. And so the Emperor here, this is a card of authority. I don't know if this is her father, herself, because mind you, she was the Queen of Pentacles here. So the Emperor card can be about making money too. So I don't know if this is her saying, look, I'm going to be independent. I'm going to make money. I will be my own authority. That kind of seems like maybe what's going on. Or it could be that she met an Emperor. She could have met an Aries or somebody in authority. I'm not really sure. Okay, so let me see. What happens here is we have a transformation. And so I'm not sure if this is with the Queen. It seems like it is. Okay, no, there's one more thing I missed. So the Queen of Pentacles, who became the Queen of Swords reversed, okay? I stated to you, her husband had to have done something really, 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 you know, it was the last straw. And so he pushed her to the limit. And so this Emperor card is the Queen of Swords reverse. It's her energy. This is so now she's not being ruthless right now, but she is speaking her mind. And I think what she's saying is something like, you know what? I can do bad all by myself. You're bringing me down. I can do better by myself. I'm going to speak my piece. And that's the end of the subject. Something like that. Something's going on where she is like, I'm surprised judgment doesn't show up there, because it's kind of like you hit your limit. You can't deal with it anymore. You're totally done. Okay. Remember we had the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. A loss. I'm at a total loss for words for you. You know, you push me to the limit. So she has some speech here. And she was in charge. He couldn't say anything back to her. It's like, I'm going to speak my piece, okay? That's why the Emperor is showing up here. Okay? So there's a transformation either to the Queen of Pentacles. There's a transformation to her energy. A transformation to this whole marriage situation. I don't know. I don't know if this is dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, so the next card here is the Ten of Wands. So we saw that the Queen of Pentacles, she was going to go it alone. Okay? She was either thinking really deeply. She did think deeply, and then she spoke her words, and she said, no new beginning here. She's on her own. So being on her own is carrying a lot of burdens, okay? Maybe she's feeling overwhelmed. Maybe it's just that she is focusing back on her money. The reason why I say that is because we have the Page of Pentacles, and that is good news about money. So that's really good, because she can't depend on her husband, because he's like the King of Pentacles reversed. He's just losing money and then not caring. Then the King of Swords, okay? So the I'm going to keep calling her the Queen of Pentacles, because she was momentarily mad and she went into Queen of Swords reversed and Emperor energy, which Emperor energy is still about making money. Okay. But anyway, so our Queen of Pentacles here, she is going to be defensive. I don't think she's letting her husband back in her space. Okay. Either that or not back in her heart. One of the two. Okay. And then what else is going to happen? So she's like, okay, I'm done with you, Mr. Whoever you are, Mr. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. I was going to say something. So anyway, she was going to call him a name, like he has more than one face. So anyway, the Sun energy comes out, and that's energy about happiness. Like, I'm on my own. You can't bring me down anymore, you know? So this is cheerful energy. We're out of the darkness. No more secrets, no more dramas, and we're happy. Okay, so I don't know if you want me to give you any more cards. Let me see. I gave you twice as many as normal. There's a couple more. Let me see if I'm going to give you any more. Okay, let's see. No, I'm not going to give you any more cards. Okay, that's the end of your reading. That was for January the 8th, 2020. Okay, I'm not sure if you're going to ask for a personal reading. If you do need one, look in the description box below. Please hit the like, subscribe, or leave a comment, okay? I appreciate it. Thank you for listening.